Once again, and Trey is so disconnected from what is really going on now because he's not even really here anymore. Fucking that first week of June made this boy rich, and he's just slowly faded into the background. Like you don't see Trey a lot anymore. You know, when you do see him, he's always looking fresh, got brand new shirts on, got a goddamn cat he's not even gonna be able to take care of when he has this surgery he's supposed to be having. I don't know why he grabbed a cat. Um, I don't know. But he's just very disconnected, and this shit.
Life. So that's kind of the two updates that I want to give you. I wanted to introduce you to my cat Titan. He's a sleepy boy. He's chilling out on the chair right now. And I also wanted to talk about this Ape Fest GoFundMe thing. I think as the apes, we need to move beyond this.
Yeah, of course we
It's time
do.
to keep our minds on the matter at hand,
Is it
which is
time?
this. This is the ultimate thing that's the most important to me and to the apes, and it
Yeah.
shows. And we need to keep our focus on that. So much love, everybody. That's what I've got for you. Blah blah blah.
Yeah. Like I said, what did I tell you? These guys were going to keep saying, all of them. We just need to move past this. Let's just move past this. Let's just sweep it under the rug. God forbid you guys turn in and start looking in on us and trying to dig our shit up and finding out that all of us were contracted on this and all of us were going to make a hefty promotion fee off of this. Dude, I just whatever. I mean, and it is possible maybe Trey's got more money than all these guys. He's made more money than all these guys. Um, he's fine. Like I'm sure he would have made something off that. I don't understand why he would have gotten so upset and started talking down to everyone because 2 days ago it was who the fuck are you guys to tell us how to spend our money? Blah 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 blah. And the shit that started getting me was after June 2nd. All of these guys, all of them, when they stopped showing their positions and started like not talking about AMC specifically anymore. All of them started saying, well, you can't be mad at people for selling. You have no idea what their situations are. First off, the people that are in bad situations, the people that are poor, the people that are looking to this to change their lives, they're not the ones that fucking sold. And this is what I'm getting pissed off about, guys. This is why these guys in the community are making me mad. Because they're the ones that took profits. They're the ones that were heavily, heavily, heavily invested in this. And you got cores out there saying, how do what about the single mom that has to feed her kids and blah, blah, blah. I promise you the single mom that has to feed her kids could have only afforded to maybe put $500 to $1,000 into AMC, and she didn't sell. Guarantee you that. If you're not holding like close to 1,000 shares or more, there wasn't a whole lot of money for you to make unless you're an options wizard, unless you knew how to play options or you got lucky playing some options before we jumped up over 14.50. And then even maybe if you got a couple in that $20 to $30 range, if you knew what you were doing, you could have made some money there. But the people that sold weren't the fucking poor people. The people that sold weren't the people that need life-changing money. The people that sold are these guys. They're the ones that sold. The people that sold were the people that had fucking $100,000 of play money to just throw into AMC stock. And then all the little guys came in with all their little orders collectively and pushed this shit up, and then these big motherfuckers pulled their money. It's no different than what the stock market does every single day, has been doing every day. What we were supposed to be changing was that narrative, was that the people with big money come in, they get in early, the little guys come in because they hear they can make some money, they want to make some money, and then it flies up, and then the big whales pull their fucking positions, portions of their positions. Like I said, guys, that shit was up over 70 and immediately got cut in half. Immediately got cut in half. That was not the people that put 500, 1,000, maybe even $2,000 into AMC. The people that really need the life-changing money. That was these selfish motherfuckers here that used you all to get attention brought into AMC, to get your friends and family to start investing 100, 200, 300. There's people I've seen out there that weekly, like they have a weekly budget set aside for what they're going to put into AMC, $150 or $200 or whatever it is. Those are not the people that sold. That jumping up to 70 didn't make them a whole lot of money. Not the money that you promised and made them believe they could make, the type of money that you were able to make because you had tens of thousands of dollars invested in the stock. That was where I started getting pissed. That was where I really started looking at these guys more and checking them, seeing how they're talking now, what their demeanor's like now. I'll sit here and act like that there's a bunch of single moms that are even in the stock market. They don't even have time for that shit. The majority of people that are in this play are nerds and young people that were lucky enough to figure out there was an app like Robinhood and Weevil and shit that they could learn and start trading early in their lives. Most people don't start investing like this on this degree until they're in their 30s. I didn't. The vast majority of people really don't even start until they're in their 40s. Some not even until they're close to retirement. Some actually do retire, and then that's their first venture, just to make some extra money or whatever. They start playing around the stock market. There's not this vast wealth of single moms that are running around, and they put their whole $1,300, maybe their stimulus check in there, and then it went up to 70, and they sold and it tanked the stock, and we can't be mad at them. That's fucking ridiculous. I don't like this sweeping under the rug thing. These guys fucking talk down to you all. They got shitty and got attitudes with you guys. I've already made plenty of videos showing you, expressing my opinions on how this was a get-rich-quick scheme for them, for all of them. You already have a video out there now of one YouTuber admitting to signing a contract to his involvement in this, and he's over here saying, oh, all these people put this on. I know all these people that put this on. And then you got Trey letting you know it's the one guy. It's the one Wall Street Viking dude who I believe that. I believe Trey because, like I said, I saw that guy running around doing all this shit, and he's very mysterious, very scam-like. These guys need to apologize to you all. There ain't no moving past this. Not for me. There ain't no fucking moving past this, man. They prematurely celebrated their victory, which lets you know they fucking pulled out, guys. They pulled out. If they were still in this to the degree that everyone else is, and their investment went from 70 down to 35, they're not talking about celebrating. They're pissed. They're doing what we're doing. They're out here trying to find out how. They're not over here still looking at the chart going, oh, let's draw a line here and a line here and, this type of shit can happen. No. This is manipulation. And it needs to be discussed and it needs to be investigated. And these guys don't give a fuck anymore. They don't need to. They've got plenty of money now thanks to us. And they don't want anyone digging into this anymore, which is why they took it down, why they got rid of it, because between all of their stories when it popped out, all of them had a different story. All of them, even though they talk every day and they live stream every day, they all had a different story about what was going on and what they knew about it. So, no, this should not go away. These guys formally need to apologize. They want to make it go away so that they don't get caught, so that people don't find any sort of evidence linking them, because they're scared now. Who's going to talk? Like, they're scared. You get that many people involved in a scenario like this, and they get a little nervous. Like, someone's going to talk, someone's going to speak up, someone's going to get pinned in a corner, and they're going to blab that, we were going to make a lot of money off of this, or whatever the case may be. I still think it's hilarious that one guy, one mysterious guy who has one subscriber on YouTube, but is a gigantic event machine apparently, who does this for a living and claims he flew the AMC flag with the plane over, claims that, but there, is believe what you want to believe. Trey's done. He's out of this play. He's so far disconnected from what is going on. He's coming back now and saying the same shit he was saying a month ago. And it's wrong. It's wrong. All of it is fucking wrong, man. I wish these guys would just come out and tell the truth. Just be like, hey guys, look, I took 80% of my shit when it went up there. I saw $1 million and I took my money. Sorry that I didn't disclose it. I would feel much better. I don't care. You can't be mad at someone taking money, especially for Trey. Trey busted his ass at the beginning of this year and making these videos and getting this information out here. And even if that was the only run up there was, for most people that was still a significant amount of money. You can't bitch about, whatever 7xing your investment or more, depending on if you had options, whatever the case may be. You can't be mad at that. But what you can be mad at is the deceit, the deception overall, the shadiness, the sneakiness, the small core group of guys that wanted to celebrate a win when none of us have won. None of us are sitting pretty like that. None of us. And then instead of saying, guys, you know what? We're sorry. We are sorry. We understand this was horrible timing. Sometimes we forget you guys don't make money like we do, live streaming and from YouTube and, from whatever your positions were in this play, like just that type of shit. They're all so far disconnected from the community. It's not even fucking funny, man. It's not. It's not funny. And they're all solely, well, Trey's not. Trey's doing his thing. He ain't on here every day anymore. He ain't live streaming during the day. I have no idea where. I know he said he had an assistant. He said he has an assistant now. I guess him and his assistant are moving into the rich part of the hood where they were at or whatever. But he has a fucking assistant now. I don't know what that's for. All I know is Trey's wearing like new clothes, it seems, every day. He has less and less time for YouTube now, and he's moving to a nicer part of town. Again, even I guess finding this cat, maybe he did find this cat with the dudes that are doing the documentary. But even then, that documentary shit was premature. That was fucking premature. You guys had no fucking problem like donating hundreds of thousands of dollars. I didn't even look at the GoFundMe's total. But I know they raised a shitload of fucking money to make a documentary. And this isn't over. This isn't over. You need an ending to your story. When you do a documentary is a start to finish story that you study and that you investigate and that you promote and talk about and raise up. You just gave two fat twins hundreds of thousands of dollars because they asked for it during a time when everyone was hyped up and excited because this was doing well and it was promising, looked promising. But that wasn't it. Everyone knew, hey, be prepared for this fake squeeze. Be prepared for it. Everyone fucking treated it like it was the thing, like it was the jam. What are these guys doing? What are they putting together? What's the ending of this fucking story gonna be? Because we don't even know. We don't fucking know. We have no idea. None of us are government regulators. None of us. Very few of us are actually making enough noise to try to draw the attention of the people in positions of power that have a bigger voice that can be like, wow, look, yeah, I heard about this going on. Check this out. There's a difference between, a core group of people knowing something that's going on and being able to see bullshit going on and the world knowing. There's a huge difference. So, again, there's just a lot of these guys made money. I don't like the way they're going about it. I don't like this sweeping shit under the rug bullshit, because they were all in on it. They were all informed of it. They all knew it was coming, and they're all lying. They're all lying to our faces, acting like they didn't know shit about it, except for Jackson. And honestly, good for Jackson for being honest. Like, that's the kudos I give to him. He's fucking honest about it. Yeah, I knew about it. Yeah, I signed a contract. Duh. Duh. Seriously. You guys take it for what it's worth. Take it how you want to take it. But, like I said, every time you watch these guys and you sit in their live streams and, God forbid, you're super chatting them, you're just patting them on the back for how they've been treating the community as of late. Just patting them on the fucking back. I still haven't even seen yet a debunking of Chad's GoFundMe. I still haven't seen it. I just know it was taken down because the whole community attacked him. Again, like I said, that shit had a refund button. It had a refund button. Apefest did not. Chad's shit had a fucking refund button. If you got sketched out, you didn't think it was legit, pull your money out. I ain't seen anyone else try to hire Wes Christian. And you got some big names here. Big names in our community that fucking had interviews with Wes. That have talked to many people. But they don't give a fuck about you, and you don't see it. They don't care about you. They care about their brand and keeping their channels. That's it. That's it. Like I said, they will be totally fucking fine chilling with a YouTube channel for the next 10 years or so, just collecting paychecks off that. If something happened, God forbid, and AMC didn't blow up to 1,000 or whatever, these guys are still going to be fine. They've already made plenty of money. They're making plenty of money. They're going to be okay. But are you? Like, that's the big question. I'm getting so tired of the remember your why thing. Like, that was another thing that I started noticing a few weeks ago. Everyone started saying the same things. That's what media does. That's what turn on Fox News, NBC, CNN, whatever. They say the same shit. I mean, there's a plethora of YouTube videos of collective networks literally saying the exact same fucking story over and over and over. And that's what these guys started doing. They all started saying the same shit. Remember your why. Remember your why. Oh, don't forget your why. Don't forget, just pulling from Trey, because he's the biggest person in the community, the biggest, voice. And then they all start mimicking him and mocking him, and all of their channels start saying the same fucking thing. That's a problem. That is a big, big problem. Because we're all individual fucking investors. All of us. That little shit right there, those are little nuances you need to pay attention to. That shit right there could land this stock and community in fucking trouble. That is enough to say you guys were colluding. It is extremely obvious you were colluding. It sounds like you all had a script like you had a brainwashing message that you were trying to push to these people. All of you were saying the same thing, blah, blah, blah. Like, this is what I'm talking about. These motherfuckers don't think about that side of the coin. They don't think about the person that we're fighting because they don't care. They don't want that battle. They don't want that beef. They're scared to say Citadel and Ken Griffin. They're afraid to say that shit. And you got to look at this through the eyes of regulators and the government and just anyone on the outside looking in, trying to find anything they can to shut us down or stick it to us because of what we are here for, the change in the market. We're tired of big institutions being able to do what they've been doing. Like, I'm in this shit for Toys R Us, for KB Toys, for Babbage's, for fucking a plethora of companies that were just destroyed by this, by short selling, by this exact tactic. Sears just got fucking demolished because of this. These companies that have been around for decades, before the internet was here, before technology was here, that they just didn't see this coming. They didn't get a chance to change their business model to be more tech friendly, and they weren't given a chance to. They weren't given a chance to because of this type of shit right here. So if you guys want to keep playing follow the fucking leader, go for it. But this is ridiculous. This should not be swept under the rug. These guys were wrong. These guys lied. These guys were I told you, it was a 1% thing, because that's all that can fit in Vegas out of 400 million people is 1%. These are the people that had big money in it before $10 or even afterward. The ones that saw it and were like, oh, I've got 200 grand I can just throw into AMC. I'm already rich. Let me get richer. Like, and that's what the fuck they did. That's what they did. We didn't go anywhere. We know that we didn't go anywhere. We know that. It was bigger players with bigger platforms and bigger money that took us from 70 down under 40. And then from there, we were hijacked. From there, it was just a hijacking. So we'll see what happens going forward this week. Like I said, I was super busy with classes today and shit, so I really haven't got to look at a whole lot of stuff. But I just saw this. This was the first video that popped up because I was an avid follower of Trey. I still am. I just lies are lies, man. Like, you hear them long enough throughout your life, you can look at someone and know they're getting ready to lie to you before they even open their mouth. You just know a fucking lie's coming. So, I don't know. Maybe you guys don't care. I do. I care a lot. I care a whole lot. Oh. Alright, I'm digging into some more shit.